the Eskute M200.
Hello everyone, welcome to Brian Unboxed. In this video, we're going to look at the Eskute M200 electric bike.
Here's a look at how the bike comes in when it's delivered. It's packaged well with a lot of foam protecting it. Assembly is required and the user guide walks you through the process. Inside it comes with a charger, user guide, tools, and pedals. The assembly process was straightforward. Basically, you have to attach the front tire, install the front light, attach the handlebars, install the kickstand, the seat, and then the pedals. Briefly going over some specs, this comes in 5 colors: black, gray, white, blue, and purple. It has an aluminum alloy frame, 500 watt rear hub motor, 1200 watt peak power with 65 Newton meters of torque, 48 volt 10.4 amp hour lithium battery, and it takes 4 to 8 hours to fully charge, 55 mile range, 28 mile per hour top speed, 5 pedal assist levels, 27.5 by 2.1 inch tires, Shimano 21 speed, LCD display, mechanical disc brakes, front lights. It weighs in at 69 pounds and has a max load of 350 pounds. In here you can see the dimensions and recommended height for the riders.
Brief walkthrough around the bike. In the front you have the front suspension, you have the front light, you have the mechanical disc brakes, and then the tires are 27.5 by 2.15, and then towards the middle you have the battery keyhole, and then you have the mechanical disc brakes on the back. On the other side you can see the rear motor, 500 watts with a 1200 watt peak, and then this is a 21 speed, so you can see the rear cassette and then the front here. Looking at the handlebar area, you have the controls on the left side. You have your light and your horn, and then you have the main display to control the speed. You have the left and right brake levers and also the gear shifters on each side. Again, this is a 21 speed. So powering up the bike, make sure that the switch on the battery is in the on position. Once you have that, just hold down the M button on the screen here, and then it will power up. So looking at the display, pressing the M button will cycle through trip, odometer, voltage, and time. And then pressing the plus button will increase the pedal assist mode 1 through 5, and pressing the minus will decrease it. Holding the minus button down for a few seconds will activate the walk assist feature. You can see it activate here. And then to the left of the display, you have your light switch and the horn. So here's the front light. It also comes with 2 NFC cards, so you can power up the bike and shut it off. So if you just put it by the screen, powers up, put it by the screen again, and then it turns off.
Now I'll show some footage of the bike in use. I'll test it out on rough terrain, show the different pedal assist levels, throttle, test the brakes, see how it does uphill, downhill, and then give my thoughts.
Now for the rough terrain test, I'm going to take it down this trail, and it's pretty bumpy. You got gravel on the side. The bike does have the front suspension forks, so let's see how it does. All right, here we go, rough terrain test. All right, so far so good. I can see the front suspension is going to work. Navigating the terrain pretty good here. Onto the gravel. No problems at all. All right, handled that with these. Now onto the speed test. The bike does have the 5 pedal assist levels and also the twist throttle. So we're just gonna use the pedal assist. I'm gonna cycle 1 through 5 and see how fast each level goes, and after that we'll just do the twist throttle. All right, here we go, pedal assist 1. All right, you can feel the pickup there. We're at about 8 miles per hour. Pedal assist 2. 15. Pedal assist 3. We're at 20. Pedal assist 4. We're at 22. About 23. Pedal assist 5. We're at about 25, 26, 27. So it looks like about 27 miles per hour on pedal assist 5. Okay, now we'll just use the twist throttle. We saw that with pedal assist 5, we reach about 27 miles per hour. So let's just see how fast it can go with the twist throttle. Here we go. All right, smooth acceleration there. You got 20 miles per hour just like that. You can feel the torque here. We're at 23, 25, 27. So looks like we're hitting 27 miles per hour with the twist throttle.
Now I'll test out the brakes. I'll take it to max speed, and once I come into view, I'll hit the brakes and you can use the parking lines as reference.
Now onto the uphill test. I'm going to take it up this road. It has a nice gradual incline. We saw that with the speed test, we hit about 27 miles per hour on pedal assist and also the twist throttle. So let's see if we lose speed or if we maintain the speed as we go up this hill, and then after that we'll do the downhill test. All right, here we go, uphill test. And I'm just going to use the twist throttle. All right, nice smooth acceleration. The motor is fairly quiet here. We're up to 21 miles per hour, 23. All right, we're gonna begin the climb at about 25 miles per hour. Let's see if we can maintain that or if we lose speed. All right, losing a little bit of speed. We're down to 23 and holding. All right, into the turn here, a little bit of a downhill. I'm just gonna let it glide. So with the uphill test, we began the climb at about 25 miles per hour and just lost a little bit of speed down to 23, but it powered through. Now let's do the downhill test. Let's see how it handles. And as always, I'll probably have to slow it down at that midpoint area. All right, here we go, downhill test. All right, 21 miles per hour. Gonna just let it glide here to the turn. Handling very well, no rattles, no vibrations. The steering is very responsive. Just a smooth ride overall. All right, 27 miles per hour.
Here are my thoughts on the bike. The assembly process was straightforward and the user manual walks you through the process, and I didn't run into any issues. The paint is a matte finish and there were no imperfections during the shipping process. The bike feels light and definitely has that mountain bike design. so it doesn't scream out that it's an e-bike at first glance. The cables are well organized and majority are ran through the frame. The saddle is on the harder side and it was a bit uncomfortable for me during longer rides. The handlebars are decent length and you can also adjust the angle. It handled the rough surfaces with no issues. The front suspensions absorbed a lot of the bumps. The 500 watt motor, 1200 watt peak was very strong. It had a lot of torque and acceleration was quick. It was able to handle the inclines with minimal speed loss and maintained about 23 miles per hour. With pedal assist, I reached 27 miles per hour along with the twist throttle. This has an advertised max speed of 28 miles per hour and a range of up to 50 miles. But this will depend on the throttle usage, pedal assist level, weight, and environment that you're in. This also has a 21 speed for the gears, so it definitely has the flexibility when you're traversing multiple types of terrain. The mechanical brakes were a bit underwhelming. I would have liked to have seen a bit more grab. The display is small, simple, and intuitive, and I like that it includes the NFC cards. Overall, I feel the bike is very capable. The price point coming in at just under $500 is a bargain in my opinion. It has plenty of power, so if you're looking for a mountain bike style e-bike, check this out. So that is my review of the Eskute M200 electric bike. If you like my video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button as well. Until next time, this is Brian Unboxed. Take care everyone.